guys! Yes, today I'm not going to play guitar, but I will be reading you a book. So, here's a book. It's called Football Academy. Reading the Game by Tom Palmer. I recommend you get it. It's a good book. So I'm going to read you the first 3 chapters. In my next video, I'll do the next 3 chapters. Wait a second. Wait, I'll be back in a sec. So yes, I'll be reading 6 chapters. So, let's begin, shall we? It's Puffin book. Yeah, alright. So, chapter 1 is called Reading the Game. Tom Palmer is a football fan and writer. He never did well at school, but once he got into reading about football in newspapers, magazines and books, he decided he wanted to be a footballer, writer more than anything. As well as the Football Academy series, he is the author of Football Detective series. I'm reading the wrong bit. Okay, wait a second. I'm sorry, but I was reading the wrong bit. Alright, let's start again. It's chapter 1, Teamwork. Ben could see what Ryan was doing. Let's start again. Ben could see what Ryan was going to do before he did it. He knew how his friend liked to play football. Ryan would trap the ball and then look up, ready to play it forward, to his left or to his right. He always did that, so Ben sprinted up the pitch, his arm in the air, shouting, "Ryan!" And just as soon as he thought, Ryan controlled the ball and played it forward to Ben's feet. Now, Ben had 3 options to run with the ball. 3 options. Run with the ball, pass it back to Ryan, or to play in another teammate who was moving forward too. Ben knew who would be moving forward. Giannis would be making a direct run to the area. Will would be drifting to the far post, and Jake would be in the space behind. The Manchester... Oh wait, do you want to see the picture? Yes, I do. See it. The Manchester City defenders on the other side of the pitch. And Jake will be up the space behind the Manchester City defenders on the side of the pitch. He looked up. The defenders had gone, with Giannis and Will backpedaling. Desperately as a result, Jake was in loads of space, so Ben played it to Jake, cutting the Manchester City defence in half. Ben could see what would happen next. 2. United would score. Jake took the ball to the touchline side and stepped his defender and slid the ball to Giannis' feet. Giannis did the rest, clipping the ball in low and hard. The Manchester defence was all over the place. 1-1, that was better. At least they weren't losing now. This was an important game. The first for the under-12 since coming back from a tournament in Poland a week ago. United's under-12s were really good players. The best there, Reunion United, were top side of the Premiership, and some of this under-12s team were expected to become professionals in a few years' time, maybe even internationals. Ben watched Jake and Giannis celebrating in the penalty area. They looked odd, together, little and large. Jake Jake was small and thin. Giannis was tall and muscular. The two of them did a thumbs up to Ben. Ben smiled. He loved playing with these two. He knew their games so well. They were good players, always in the right place at the right time. Then Ben looked at the parents in a row of figures and Kagu. Sorry, I can't say the word. Oh, I've lost the place I was in. Wait a second. I'll be back when I found it. And Jump was on the far side. They were standing behind a narrow bar that ran along the length of the pit. On the opposite side to the United coaches and substitutes. Then Ben saw his own family. His mum standing behind a pushchair. The baby Tom all wrapped up. His brother and sister, Cameron and Molly, laughing and waving. Ben's mother waved to him and grinned. Oh wait, you wanted to see the picture, didn't you? Here it is. Ben's mum waved to him and grinned. She knew he'd set the goal up. She knew about football. She taught him how to play it when he was younger than Molly or Cameron. When he was her own child, after his first dad had walked out and left them. Ben gave him his attention and back to the game. Now United could try and win it. Let's hope they do. I'll tell you what, shall I read the blurb to you and we'll go back? Actually, no, it's not. They'd been a good goal. They'd been a goal down since the first minute, when James, the central defender, had made a terrible mistake, letting one of the Manchester City attackers break into the penalty area, unmarked. It was so out of character for James to let something like that to happen. But Ben knew that everyone made mistakes, even the team's best player, which James definitely was, as well as being the son of a former England international. Manchester City revealed the ball for the kick-off. There were 10 minutes left. Ryan came over to Ben. Nice one, Ben. Wait a second. Nice one, Ben, he said. That ball you played to Jake, not bad. Cheers, Ben said, beaming. Ben was always happy to get a praise from Ryan. He was the team captain and a good mate. They were in the same class at school too. Sometimes Ryan could be a bit mean to the other players, but reluctantly, since United had been back from Poland, he made... Wait a second. He'd been a lot better, less likely to make trouble. But Ben knew he had to focus on the game, and was still 1-1. It was still 1-1. Manchester City were about to kick off United and still win or lose it. So this, I thought you might want to see it. I don't know what it is. So can you read that? I'll read it to you. At the top it says, Sunday the 27th November, United won, Manchester City 1. Goals, Eunice, Killings, Craig and James. So United 1, Manchester City 1 goal. Goals, Eunice, Bookings, Craig and James. Under 12's manager marks out of 10 for each player. Tom's 6, Connor 7, James 4, Ryan 6, Craig 5, Chi, 6. Sam, 7. Will, 6. Jake, 7. Eunice, 7. Ben, 7. Big Brother. So this is the second chapter. I'll read it to you in a different... Wait a second. Be back in a sec. I'll read it to you in my next video. So yeah, please subscribe, please hit that notification bell, and please could you like and hit that notification bell and I'll tell you when the next advert videos are on. And yes, I'm in bed. And Noah, if you're watching, I'll give Noah a shout out. Noah Gowns, yes, I'll give him a shout out. And yeah, right. Goodbye. That's just my scary face.